to my channel. This is All the Ladies, where we do affordable fashion and a little bit of cruelty-free beauty, and we're still on that beauty bandwagon. We had Beauty Pie video last week, and this week we are doing another huge Me Cosmetics haul review makeover. If you didn't watch the first one, you won't remember how excited I was when I did that review and how excited I was at the end of it to have discovered so many incredible products. If you haven't heard of Me Cosmetics, you certainly will do by the end of this haul. And as I did in my previous haul, I also do have a discount code for you, which I will pop on the screen now. This makeup is not cheap, low-end makeup. It is high quality and high performance products. And I know that because I still have a lot of it in my main makeup collection, which I wear every day. I will tell you about those products as I go through. But anyway, here we have a huge, this is my basket, they didn't send this through, a huge basket full of products. We've got a load of brushes in here as well. So they don't just do makeup, they do also do skincare and accessories. So the whole of this makeup will be done using Me Cosmetics brushes. It's all about me. My husband would love to have heard me just say that. Funnily enough, this review should have happened 3 weeks ago. The strangest thing happened. So they delivered the product, the box arrived. By the time I came to collect my box, which had been thrown over the garden fence, something had attacked it. I'll pop a little picture here because honestly, I had to explain it to them and I thought they're never going to believe me, so I had to take a photograph. We've got a Ring camera on the side of the house and it saw the parcel come in, and then for some unknown reason, it did not record what on earth attacked the box in a space of an hour. So when I came to pick up the box, it was completely like eaten. The only thing I can think that did it is a giant crow. But what I didn't understand was why it didn't pick it up on the Ring camera. That will always be a mystery. So that is why it's been a little bit delayed. But anyway, we're here now. I'm going to go off. I'm going to wash my face, cleanse, tone. I'm not going to lie to myself. I don't tone. I'm going to cleanse. I'm going to moisturize, and then we'll get all of this incredible makeup on my face and probably put a silly rabbit hairband on. See you in a bit. Righty ho, ladies. Let's try and make.
I don't know that one.
Alexa, off. I didn't even ask her a question and she's answering me back. Let's make some magic happen is what I was going to say. Right, firstly, I've taken all my makeup off, as you can see. I am going to apply a little bit of my triple hyaluronic acid cream from Beauty Pie. Oh my gosh, this stuff is insane. If you haven't seen the review from last week, this is when I first tried it out. Oh my gosh, and alongside that, the Youth Bomb as well, which is here. I've already used that this morning and I'm not going to use it twice because it's an expensive serum, but my goodness, is it incredible. Like I've said before, moisture, 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 it's what I'm all about. Now, I have turned the lighting down a bit. I don't know whether just to turn it up a tad. I don't want it to bleach me out, if you know what I mean. And obviously, as you can hear in the background, we've still got Mr. Happy-Go-Lucky Gardener out there. Apologies if there is background noise. I will maybe speak a bit louder or go out there with my shotgun. One or the other. I'm nearly ready, I'm nearly ready. I'm just putting on a little bit of this vitamin A and D emollient. I got this after I had my lips blushed. God, it's good for everything. Anything moisturizing, stick it on it. It really, really does work. The simple things, as they say. Right, so I'm moisturized, I'm cleansed. Hair is back. Let's start with our first product. Let's have a look at the Miracle Base brush. That is the Miracle Base brush box. I'm thinking that this is going to be almost like a kabuki brush, so fairly dense and soft, hopefully. And yes, tell you what, this does look good. Totally dense and totally soft. This is going to be good for padding on a base makeup or even smoothing on a liquid foundation. So yeah, that is absolutely beautiful. I'll pop all the prices on the screen for you. So that is the Miracle Base brush. He seems to have gone quiet, so I'm going to take advantage of this. Right, next we have the Perfect Base brush. So I'm assuming it's going to again be a foundation brush. God, these are really, really good looking brushes and very weighty. I feel a really, really good quality brush. That has a really, really long end. I've never applied a base with a brush that looks like that, but I'm going to give it a go today, absolutely, or apply something with it anyway. That is the Perfect Base brush. Obviously, you've just seen the Miracle brush. Both of those are for your foundations, potentially mineral makeup as well for this kabuki brush, which I know that me do. I haven't tried the mineral makeup from me, but it's a popular choice. So if you don't like the liquid bases, the mineral makeup might be a really good option for you. Right, so next up we've got the blush brush. As you know, I love a bit of blush. Wow, okay, look at the blusher brush, ladies. Such good quality. It's all cruelty-free, so there's no natural brushes. These are all synthetic. Yes, I'm gonna totally enjoy sticking some blusher on with that one. So that is the perfect blush brush. Right, next up, we've got 3 finishing brushes. So we've got a bronzing brush, we've got a blusher brush, the precise finish, and the special finish. So that's 4 brushes that you can pretty much do what you want with. And then of course you've got the base brushes, the kabuki brush, and this one as well, which I'm very intrigued to try. All of the eyes and the lips brushes we will save until we get to the eyes and the lips. It makes sense that way. So we'll deal with the face, base, and powder brushes first. I'm not sure if we used the face primer in the last review, but they've sent it to me this time round. This is their smoothing face prep primer. As I said, I will put the prices on the screen for you. So again, super fresh packaging. I really do like this packaging. It's just very clean, it's very crisp. It's what I said about Beauty Pie last week. That is what I like. Okay, so this is the smoothing prep primer. I'm assuming by the looks of it, it's going to be a pump. It is a pump, and that makes me very happy. As primers go, because as you know, I'm not a primer girl, that is the type of consistency that I like. It's weird really, because primers are very, although they're a liquid, they're a dry liquid. The texture has always been quite odd to me, but I know it works. It's just, I'm a bit of a lazy get readier. Whoa, the smell is insane, by the way. What I can say about this, ladies, it is gliding on. What I would say is the smell, there is a fragrance, and it is very nice. Slightly florally. It's not overpowering, but it definitely has a scent, which I like. Only time will tell once we get our foundation on. Right, so talking of foundation, ladies, in our last review, I did the Velvet Radiance foundation, but I did it in a 07. They've sent it to me now in the 09. Yep, the 09, because I do have a little bit more of a tan. I'm a little bit darker now. Oh, the packaging just absolutely kills me, honestly. Gorgeous glass bottles. Glass is so much easier to recycle. It's more sustainable. Not just that, it does look so much nicer, and I love the weight of a glass bottle. So again, these are pump foundations. Now, I think there's about 3 or 4 different types of base makeup, i.e. foundations, on the website, plus the mineral makeup. So like I said, I haven't tried the mineral makeup, but I have tried 2 of their base products. This one, which is the Velvet Radiance, I think is more of a medium to full coverage. It's a satin matte finish, so it is a medium to full coverage, this one. Now, the other base makeup which I've been using is the Skin Loving BB cream. This stuff is incredible. This is the Radiantly Medium, which I got in the last haul. The Radiantly Tanned, which is what I wear in the day, is in the house. So that is what it looks like in the BB cream. Honestly, ladies, such a fab daytime light coverage base. It is absolutely fab, and again with the pump. So I would highly recommend that. Anyway, today we're doing Velvet Radiance. This is in 09. That is the consistency there. And remember, ladies, this is buildable and blendable. I'm going to go in with the Miracle brush and apply straight to the face. Perfect colour. I'm not going to drag it. I'm actually going to buff it in. The finish on these foundations is incredible. It sounds cliche, my skin but better, but that is a fantastic colour. I'm going to go in with a couple more pumps and keeping it to this side of the face so you can really see the difference. That is a beautiful finish. That has quite beautifully smoothed that out. So I'm going to go onto the other side. I'm going straight on the brush now. Why not? Cut out the middleman. Now, I'm not going to go super heavy because I don't think I need to. So I'm just massively buffing. You know I'm a buffer. I'm a goddamn buffer. It does create the best finish, I find. It's very moisturizing, and it does have that glow, which I really do like. I do have a setting powder, so I'm going to show you it set with that powder. But firstly, let's go in with a concealer. Right, they have the Pure Wonder Brightener. These are their concealers. I think, oh yes I did. In the last video I had it in 02, which is the darker concealer. That worked absolutely fine for me, but actually they've sent me it in the 01, which is in Revive. Now, we weren't given a concealer brush, but maybe this is the time, because I did use the kabuki brush for the base, that I can go in with this, which is the perfect base brush. Let's try that. Let's use the concealer with that brush. So Pure Wonder Brightener, give your complexion a wonderful awakening. That is the packaging, ladies. Pull off, beautifully clean. That's a beautifully clean brush. Not for much longer. So I'm literally going to go straight in. I always start in the corner because that is my darkest area, and then my eye socket comes down about there. A little bit around the nose and a little bit on the chin. Sometimes a little twig on the forehead, and I'm going to go in with the perfect base brush. Well, I tell you what this brush is good for, going in there and above there, and that just really helps to blend that inner corner out. This is a product you've got to work fairly quickly with, but I like that because it does naturally set, and that's what you want it to do. You don't want it to shift throughout the day, so don't ever poo-poo something that sets super quickly. Just move quicker. I'm really happy with that base. I've got lightness in the areas I want light. I've got coverage on the rest of the face, which is great. But I am going to go in with the setting powder. You certainly don't need to cover the whole face with setting powder, just areas that you would like to dull the glow down, i.e. round the nose, top lip, chin. Oh, always the chin. I always get a shiny chin. Not glass, it is plastic. Dun, dun, dun. You see the whole ring light in that. And it is a plastic tub. Now, if I am guessing, there's going to be a perforated top. And there is, so you can see it's a perforated top, and the powder so finely milled that it is coming through those very, very small holes. With this powder, ladies, I'm going to use the Precise Finish brush because it's big enough to be a full face brush, and it's so incredibly soft. When I tap it in, that's all spongy. Can you see that? That is so bizarre. I've never seen that before. Right, and then you just tap off the excess. It will just go back into that pan for next time. You always want to tap off the excess. Well, some girls don't. Some girls just like to apply it on and bake their face, and not for me. Right. Look at that. Lower neck. That has worked an absolute treat. That's really set my under eye brightener and around the mouth. I don't mind a bit of a shiny forehead, but saying that, we do have a highlighter which I really want to put to the test. So I'm going to pop a little bit of this powder just in the center of the head here, leaving kind of this bit here. But that really does help to set this product. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel cakey. As a girl who doesn't set her makeup, that is very, very impressive. So that is staying firmly on my makeup table for those times when I think it needs a little bit of powdering down. Let's get a bit of colour on this face. Right, we're going to have a look at their Celestial Skin Shimmer. This, ladies, is in Aurora 01. It comes in this fab packaging. Again, really, really good quality. And here we go. So that, ladies, is their bronzer. I'm assuming the much paler colour is the shimmer. If I want to just concentrate it around here and not touch my brush in that one, that's absolutely fine. I probably will do that because I do have a highlighter that I am very excited to try out. So we're going to go in with, I think we're going to go in with the same brush as the powder. There's no powder left on it, and I'm just going to dip my brush in. I will go a little bit into that pinky colour because that looks fab. Okay, so it's, I wouldn't say a brownie bronzer. It has a little bit of warmth in it, but I am still going to treat it like I would treat my bronzer, around the face, right into the hairline. Do you know what? This is a lovely brush. It's so soft. It can really get right up there. So already you can see I'm bringing the face in with that. I am really concentrating on that bronze colour. So pretty. Don't forget to tap because otherwise you'll get a really intense stark colour. Wow, are you seeing that? That is absolutely gorgeous. Just sweep a little bit on the nose. It's not my usual yellow undertone bronzer, but it works. Almost doubles up as a bronzer slash blusher. That's the Celestial Shimmer in Aurora. I will pop on the screen the other colours that they do as well. Now, I'm going to move really, really quickly onto the highlighter because I'm so excited about this. So this is their Light Loving Intensity highlighter. I'm assuming it's a highlighter because having had a look at the bottle, it is full of highlight. There we go. I'm not sure if this is a pump. It's a pump. I'll see how intense it goes on. If it's fairly subtle, I will go in with the stipple brush because I think that'd be nice to kind of sweep over the face. But I'm going to go in little and build. You can always add, but you can't take away. There we go, ladies. That is one hell of a shimmer. Okay, so I am going to go in quite gently with this, just on the top of... Ooh. Whoa, that is insane. I am just dabbing this in before the panic sets in. That, ladies, is really beautiful. It's not full of glitter that gives it that shimmer. It's got more of a natural kind of sheen to it. Really concentrating on the top of the cheekbone. I think that makes a lovely difference. I'm going to go on the forehead. I'm going to use the stipple brush. I'm getting worried now. Right, I'm going to just do it. Oh, wow, ladies. Can you see that? So what's lovely about this stipple brush is it's not moving the base, it's not moving the powder, it's just very, very lightly sweeping on this highlighter, and gosh, what a beautiful little shimmer that gives. Wow, wow, wow. That is incredible. Now this is in Hypnotic Heroin 02, so I'm assuming for a lighter skin tone, you've got 01, I don't know what the name of it, maybe a slightly darker one for darker skin tone. You can kind of see me coming. That, ladies, is really, really beautiful product. Very, very fine, very sheeny. It's not overly glittery. It's obviously been very finely milled, so I am really, really happy with that. Also, works perfectly with the stipple brush as well. And I know I started off quite tentatively because I just wanted to see what it looked like on the cheekbones. Actually, once you've applied your base, whatever it is, even the CC cream, which I would wear on a daily basis, just a little bit of glow, use your stipple brush and just looks super, super healthy. So that, ladies, I would highly, highly recommend. I'm excited about that one. Right, cheek blush. Let's have a look at their cheek blush. So I don't think I went for the Colour Wonder cheek cream, but it's actually a cheek balm in the last video, but they've sent me it this time. This is in Coral Fusion 02. I believe there's quite a few colours. If there is, I'll pop them on the screen. From what I remember, the packaging, yes, the packaging is gorgeous. Actually, I think it kind of looks a little Clinique-y, in my opinion, with the me on the front, and then open it up. Oh, and that is the colour. Gosh, doesn't that look very similar to my new colour from Beauty Pie? Now, is this a cream? It's considered a balm. Yes. So that just sounds very, very moisturising to me. Let's definitely use the blush brush for this because that is what it was made for. I'm just going to go straight in. It's worth noting it's got a little mirror as well, which is an absolute bonus. I'm probably going to use that. I'm going to go straight in with my blush brush. Ooh, that's quite intense, Emily. Right, I'm going to just try and halve this. That is an intense colour. Don't worry, do not panic. Oh my God, I'm panicking. I'm going to buff the hell out of this. This blusher brush is beautiful. It's so soft. And I'm just swiping up very, very quickly on the angle. As you can see, it's angled just like that. I can tell you something for nothing, ladies. A little goes a long way. I think this side is just spot on. I may have been a little bit heavy on this side, but it's not going to ruin my day. It's obviously very, very highly pigmented, but I love it. And it's creamy and it's balmy and it's very, very kind of moisturizing. So there we go. That's the color. What was this in? Coral Fusion 02. I absolutely love me blusher. I would highly, highly recommend that. Just note that it is highly pigmented. You only need a little bit. That's great because you won't need to buy another one for a long time. The packaging is just to die for. I absolutely love that with the blusher brush as well. It just works perfectly. Right, let's go on to eyes because we've got quite a few products here. 6 eye products. By the looks of it, we've got 3 of their Forever Eye Colour crayons, an eyeliner, a brow wand, and a mascara. Let's open the brow pencil first. So it's considered a brow wand and they've sent it to me in Truly Medium. That is the packaging there. One end it says Define and the other end it says Grwm. The Define end is this one. So it comes out like so. And then the other end is fine. Okay, so it's going to help to brush that product through the brows. As you know, I have my eyebrows microbladed. If you didn't know that, then I do. Which means that the skin is tattooed underneath the natural eyebrows, but I still do need to fill in to a certain extent if I want to fill a brow. So that's what I'm going to do with this today. I'm just going to fill in what little gaps I do have. That filled in really nicely. Can you see the difference there? So I've just filled in. Potentially it's made it look a little thicker and darker. It's not too waxy, which means it is actually coming off onto the skin and the hair. I think the slant helps as well a lot. I don't actually normally use one of these. I'll tell you what I normally use, my W7 Lift and Tint. That is just like a mascara wand, but for your brows. This, however, is a little bit more precise. I always go kind of underneath as well, ladies. Yeah, it's coming off really, really well. And there we go. That's all I'm going to do on that side. It's just darkened it, thickened it, made it more precise and neater around the edges. So I'm just going to do the other side. And there we go. Is that kind of even? But don't forget my saying, brows are not twins, they're sisters. I'm happy with that. I never fuss too much with my brows, but that's not because I don't want to, it's because I don't need to. Honestly, this eyebrow microblading has changed my brow life. Literally, I just need the tiniest amount of filler and then I can go on with my day. Oh, I forgot to comb it through. Just helps to brush the hairs and brush the product through neatly. And there we go. We always have a few strays. That's perfectly normal. Right, let's open these Forever Eye crayons or eye colour crayons. Now, they've sent me 3. It's such good quality packaging. Really well done. And you know me, I love my packaging. Right, so that colour, ladies, the first colour we're looking at is in burnt copper. Yes, please. I'll wait and see what the other colours are before I tell you kind of how I'm going to work them, but this looks a bit like a base colour. The second colour they've sent me is in rose gold. Okie dokie. It's in rose gold. And the final colour is in dusky rose, which is 01. So they look so different when they're on the skin. That doesn't look like a rose gold to me, but I'm glad I've swatched it. That's quite a dark colour. I'm going to do lots of blending and I'll zoom in for you so that you can actually see what I'm doing. So let's have some fun. This burnt copper one is perfect for a base, and then I can build the colours on top of it. It's very creamy. It comes off super easily. That's a really good base colour. So that is the burnt copper. With the rose gold, ladies, I'm going to literally just go along the top lash line. I'm going to go underneath the bottom lash line, and I'm going to go into the crease to start building up the texture and building up the depth. Right, there we go, ladies. So it's very subtle. I've done a very subtle smoky eye. I want to build on this. I want to give it a little bit more va-va-voom. So I'm actually going to go back to my Celestial Shimmer palette in Aurora 01 because I know that there are some really fab little colours in there. Actually going to go in with that highlight, which is right in the top corner. And I'm going to go in with the eye crease brush, their eye crease brush. And I'm actually going to put it in the corner of my eyes, just to help pop out the eye. See how that helps to just ping out the inner corners of the eyes. Back in with the crease brush and just tap on this really warm colour. Go back in the crease. See how instantly that just takes it to another level. I'm going to do the other side. And yes, this is a face palette. It's not necessarily an eyeshadow palette, but you can really use all of the products however you like. There we go, I've just added a little bit of warmth. It needed that. Now I am going to go and drag that same colour underneath the eye using this one, which is the eye smudge brush. So actually this is the right brush to use for this. Just a little sweep under the eye. I definitely need warmth. Definitely. These crayons are absolutely brilliant. If you're not particularly good at eye makeup, they are easy to blend, easy to smooth out using brush or your fingertips. And these are brilliant for having in your handbag. So if you're on the go and you want to top up, you can top up at any point in the day. So they are very good. I added the warmth because I like warmth in my eyeshadow. Otherwise I can look a little bit dead. I do actually say that the older you get, I think this does apply to most ladies, you've got to have that warmth in your makeup. Otherwise you can look very sallowy, you can look quite tired and dehydrated. So yeah, you want to bring that warmth into your complexion, whether it's in your eyes or in your skin. So we need a little bit of an eyeliner. I just need that little bit more definition. So this is their Skyliner pencil. They do them in various colours, and this is in Midnight 01. So I'm hoping this is going to be a nice, very dark black. Ta-da! Oh, interesting. Okay, I was expecting it to be a lot thicker than that, but it's actually beautifully thin at the end. I'm going to add a little bit of definition underneath the eyeline, potentially just in the corner, just to create more of a feline look. Okay, so I've placed my under eye liner. I'm now going to smudge it with, I think this is the smudger. Yes, perfect. If I semi-close my eyes now and just pull it up, you'll see that I can just actually create my own very subtle flick. Can you see that? So all I've done there is just drag very gently, and a little bit of that black product will just create that almost subtle kind of flick there. Nothing too in your face, but it just gives that little bit of lift. And again on that side, can you see? You'll be pleased to know the gardeners have gone. Probably should have held off filming, but I thought I was going to run out of time. Now I'm going to apply the same liner just right on the top, but I'm definitely going to bring that definition round the top of the eye. It's subtle, but it really does make a huge difference. And there we go, ladies. The definition's there. I'm getting that kind of catty, oh, ever such hay fever today, catty eyes. So now we're going to do some mascara and bring this all together. Right, the mascara that, oh, where did I put it? Here it is. Right, so the mascara that I showed you in the last video that we did was the Feature Length Lash Lover Mascara. As you can see, I use that. I use it every single day. It is my favourite mascara. Now, to put it this way, it's going to take a lot to beat this one. This is the one that they've sent me, which is the Amplifying Lash Lover Mascara. So this mascara is in Fanfare 01. I'm always going to go for black. Right, ladies. Oh, this could be a contender. Right, so instantly, ladies, I know I'm going to love it, because it is a microfiber brush. This one is also a microfiber brush, but you can see that this one has a wider barrel. So that is why I'm assuming that this one's going to make your lashes look bigger. And the one I'm using is obviously very good for length. Let's give this a go. So this is Amplifying Lash Lover in Fanfare 01. It's a microfiber brush, and I'm just going to go straight in. Oh, I love it. I really do love this. It goes all the way through the lashes. It's super black. I mean, we're talking super black. Although it's quite a big wand, ladies, it is actually getting into the corner of my eyes. I'm going to go underneath as well, just to kind of cover those bottom lashes. Oh, there we go. Very good. Little tip, if you don't do it already, just kind of jiggle it like this, because when you do that, you're touching that hair, that hair, that hair, so you're kind of doing it all twice, if you know what I mean. I tell you what's really obvious about this as well is it's got a, I don't know if I can actually show you, yeah, see? It's got a bendy wand. So as I'm pulling it through the hair, it's actually going with the hairs. It's actually quite different to any other mascara that I think I've tried. Yeah, I'm impressed with that. So yeah, that's another excellent mascara. So that will be going in my everyday makeup box with my Feature Length Lash Lover as well. I love them both. And now we come to lips. As you know, if you've been following me for a little while, you'll know that, by the way, I'm trying to take off the eye crayon. It's literally not coming off. There you go. So the eye crayons, they stay. The colour is going to stay for a long time until I scrub this off tonight. That is worth knowing. If you want an eye look that lasts, those eye crayons are definitely a thing for you. Yeah, so as I was saying, if you've been following me for a little while, you will know that I had my lips blushed at the Tracy Giles Clinic. If you don't know what that is, I do have a video on my channel, so definitely watch it after this. Like the microblading I had on my eyebrows, another incredible treatment, which I'm so pleased I bit the bullet and went for. So the Hydraboost, these are massively raved about. They are their best sellers. Now, last review I trialed out the Beach Bum, which is that one, and I think it's Nudist, which is that one. So gorgeous. This is a real summer colour, this one. I've used it a couple of times. I'll just pop it there. Now, the great things about these Hydraboosts, there is a strip of emollient, moisturising ingredients all the way down the middle between the colour. So you're getting the colour and you're getting the hydration and the moisturisation and all the goodness for your lips. So that's why they're called the Hydraboost. So that is in Beach Bum. And then this one, which you saw again in the last review, is Nudist. So it's a real natural beigey nude, and it's that colour there. But as you can see, there's a lot of sheen there. So it is more of a intensely pigmented balm as opposed to a lipstick as we know it. Kind of somewhere in between, to be honest with you. So those two I'm not going to do because you've seen the swatch and I did it in the last review. If you haven't seen the last review, potentially watch it after this, because you'll also see some other products as well from me. Don't forget as well, ladies, I have my discount code, so enjoy that. Every little helps, as they say. Right, these Hydraboosts, the Hydraboosts that they've sent me today are, right, that one is a repeat, so that is in Beach Bum. I will do a giveaway and I will pop that one in the giveaway. The other two are Tutti Frutti and Snug. I bet you Tutti Frutti is a real Look at that colour, ladies. Obviously same packaging, and this is how they look when you first open them up. Look at that colour, that is intense. It's almost like an orangey red, so that is why I do like that, because it does have that orangey undertone. That is a real pop of colour. I'm not going to put that on if this one's a bit paler. So this one, ladies, is in Snug. It's very pale, so we'll go for this one first so that you can see. Snug. And there we go. Oh, that is such a pretty nude. Right, let's get this lip liner on. I'm going to go in firstly with Snug, and then we'll end with Tutti Frutti, because obviously that is a punchy one. Lip liner today, I'm going to be using my W7 because I love my W7 lip liners. I'm going to go for Restricted, and I do need to sharpen it. Anytime I wear lip liner, I always use these W7 lip liners. I'm not too sure whether they do lip liners at me. I would assume they do. I don't have one to show you, unfortunately. But maybe in the next haul, I will definitely do that. So how good's that sharpener? This one is by Barry M, and it is brilliant because you can take it anywhere. It keeps all of the shavings in. You've got a small hole and a big hole. Right, there we go. Lip liner on, and now I'm going to try out Snug. So moisturizing, it's ridiculous. The color's perfect. It's like a mid kind of nude pink. So yeah, very, very pretty. But the actual moisturization of these lipsticks are just second to none. This is the type of lipstick that, with or without a lip liner, this is something that you could literally just pop on. You've got that extra bit of color, but most importantly, that moisturization and that conditioning treatment. So yeah, I absolutely love these. There's no doubt about it. So there we go. That is in Snug. I'm also going to show you Tutti Frutti. Oh my God. That is wow. I never wear lipsticks that bright, but I just think it's such fun. Mwah. So that is in Tutti Frutti. I think if I'm keeping this lipstick on, I'm going to have to apply some lashes, and then we'll do the final look. Maybe a few little touch-ups as well, but I'm going to keep that Tutti Frutti on because it's instantly made me feel much happier and much brighter. Right, let's get some lashes on. Well, the gardeners are back. You can hear them with their hacksaws and their whatever else they've got going on. At least we've had a quiet run. So I'm just applying my lashes now. I think these are W7 lashes. I always take a little bit of the end off because my eyes aren't particularly wide. In fact, I normally take about 50% off. I'll show you on this one. Just makes such a subtle difference. Just a flutter lash on the edge is all you need. Certainly something to level out my lips, that's for sure. There we go, done. That makes just a little bit of difference. It really kind of brings it all together, brings the big bright lips together. Right, the final products. Now, these are the pièce de résistance on the Me website. These are brand new products in. These are setting sprays. Now, I don't know how I'm going to do this because I've got two different types of setting spray. I think I'm going to do one on either side of the face, and we can have a look and see how it dries down. Setting sprays, if you don't know, they are supposed to keep your makeup fresh, to make it last longer. So this is the Keep It Matte setting mist. I'm going to do the Keep It Matte on this side, which is the left side in your monitor. It smells like a really, really expensive perfume, actually. Right, so I'm just going to let that dry down. So that is the mattifying setting mist. This one, ladies, is Get Your Glow setting mist. There is no difference whatsoever. They are both very, very clinically fresh, which, like I said earlier, I really enjoy. This is a setting mist, but it's more of a glowing setting mist. So let's give this one a go as well. I wonder if it smells the same. It does, it smells, oh God, it smells exactly the same as the Keep It Matte setting mist, but we are going to go in this side with the glow. So equally, 10 pumps on each side. Right, looking at the ingredients on both of these setting mists, there is one key difference. And the difference is, on the glow setting mist side, you have vegetable glycerol. So that's obviously giving you that extra sheen and reflectiveness, kind of extra moisture. Whereas the Keep It Matte side doesn't have that in it. But they both do have pomegranate and goji extract. And they're infused with a fixative polymer. And that is the difference between those two sides. Now, looking at each side, so it has slightly mattified magnified that side for sure. And I will say as well, it feels a bit tighter than that side. So that's interesting. This side, you still do have that sheen and it feels less tight. So it just so depends on what feel and what effect you're trying to get from your makeup. By the way, I am keeping both of those. I may even be a setting spray convert. Right, ladies, that is everything. My entire face is covered in me, apart from my lashes, which are W7. So I will link everything down below for you, as I always do. I have also got a discount code, which you've probably seen flashing up throughout the video, so definitely take advantage of that. Again, this sounds quite cliche. It does feel a little bit like it's skincare makeup. You get the brands that are very much just makeup, and you get the brands that are very much skincare. This kind of feels like we've got two coming in together, which makes me feel better, put it that way. So I would definitely say it's worth the extra buck. If you've got my discount code, absolutely use it. Right, ladies, I hope you've enjoyed my video. If you have, please do give me a big thumbs up, and I'm going to take, oh, now I can actually hear properly. I'm going to put my earrings on just for the final look. Et voila. So there we go, ladies. I will see you next Friday for an E5P haul. This is the big one, ladies. This is the absolute monster. So until then, have a lovely weekend, have an amazing week, and I will see you on the flip side. Take care.